G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Tuesday. Strength and habits. And we're going to reflect on yesterday, which was clarify purpose to be more social. And you notice this is warm because it's still cold here and we're coming to the end of August. And it's not a habit I'm used to, especially wearing these moccasins. Really cool. Some stuff I buy and I test it out and I love this. Great outfit, really, really cool. And I'm standing here on the deck. Yes, so I recorded today's 1 minute video. It's an ad for our coaching program. People think by watching just the 1 minute videos that they know everything that's going on. Well, if you're not a follower or a client, then I think you're just stalking. That's a habit for you to work out because I'm not legal, I'm not police, I'm Be More Social. Simply say, g'day.
Do you feel like there's never enough time in the day? Are you struggling to switch off from work, the internet, and social media? It's time to reconnect with family, friends, colleagues, and most importantly, yourself. Join the Be More Social Daily Challenge. Just 10 minutes a day to recharge, gain more energy, and enjoy what matters most. Let's begin.
Okay, so what's the crack? Strength and habits on a Tuesday. Something we have a habit doing. And I've moved into my office now, which is a good habit to have. Sitting on the couch, as comfortable as it is, it's not as formal. I still sit there in the evenings and the mornings and do what I need to do. However, when I focus on what I love doing and strengthen those habits, I don't have time for the other habits. Like what? Vaping. Yeah, I bought diffusers this morning, last night. They should be here in a couple of days. 100% natural. Not the cheapest one, so we've got to make our own. What does that mean? It means I'm all right. Things are going okay. It's just people get in my way. They think they're helping, but they're causing me grief. Because they get their nose in my business and they've got no idea what my business is. Because they're not interested in my business. Yeah, I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, and I help people, just not in the way most people respect or understand. Yeah, because all the jobs I've done and all the businesses I've run, they've done enough to tick me over and pay my bills and live a pretty happy, comfortable life. Not necessarily rich in some people's worlds, but wealthy in mine, full of wisdom and learning and everything I value in life, which is happiness, enjoyment, and connection. Learning, connection, wisdom. Are they my permanent values in life? No. Because they're fluid. They shift and move depending on my mood. Probably depending on your mood. And you can sit a values test or a beliefs test or a morals test or a strengths test. You could do the Connors continuous performance test. Just depends on what mood you're in. Yeah, there's patterns, there's outliers, there's scientists that study. But Dr. Daniel, amen. Yeah, no religion in there. Amen, amen. Amen. Just depends how you pronounce it or say it or believe it. Because it's the name, isn't it? Amen or Daniel. He slept with the lions and I'm sleeping with them now. They don't bother me because they forget to check when they lie or dot their T's and cross their I's. Oh, did I make a faux pas? Or was I talking about these eyes and crossing them? Not crossing the road, or crossing the letter T, or dotting the I's. It's all in your perspective. So you might have the law on your side, but so do I. I just got to use someone who pays more attention, like me. And if I come up against someone like you, and I tried to warn you Pay attention, because you might miss the most important part, because you'll probably miss 80% of it. What are you going to take away with that 20%? Because if you make a mistake, you made the mistake, not me. That's cool. Should I have been more forceful? Should I have kept quiet? Well, I have a voice and I use it. If people choose not to listen, I'm fine by that. I keep moving. I'll do my best to make up for whatever I've done and right the things that I did, which I thought I was doing at the best of my ability at the time. It's just people like to punish mistakes. Like quitting. Well, winners never quit and quitters never win. They just find a better way. So maybe this is worse than cigarettes and nicotine, but back in my grandfather's day, they didn't have all the chemicals. But they were going to war. What do they care if they die in 20 years' time of cancer? They could die in 5 minutes by a stray bullet from their own team. Yeah, that happens a bit, doesn't it? Because when you're given an ultimatum, your job or theirs, more often than not, it's self-interest that keeps you involved. Just depends who signed the piece of paper first and last. Just matters which in order it was done. So am I tired? Well, you need perspective, context to answer that question, to even ask it. Do you mean after 52 years? Do you mean after being awake for 6 hours at 8:15 in the morning? Doesn't matter what time I went to bed. All that people judge on is that 2 o'clock in the morning is too early to get up. Well, not for a baker who starts work at 3 or a butcher who starts work at 4. But that's okay, because that's their 9 to 5 job. Well, what about someone who deals with people overseas in different time zones? Oh yeah, that's okay, because that's their job. But if you're passionate about something and you sleep when you want to sleep, no, you got to pass judgment then. You must be going crazy. Well, maybe because you were driving me insane by sticking your nose in my business where it wasn't belonging. You think you wear a badge and that gives you the right to storm into someone's home. And you come with your preconceived ideas. When you speak to a woman, you ask her questions with no interest of what the answers is, because you've made up your mind. Well, it goes back to the phone call and who made the phone call in the first place. Was it me or her? Because she rang for help and no one came. I rang for help. Someone came with a preconceived idea, because I didn't ask for their help. I asked for a welfare check on my ex-wife. The stupid person on the phone put me through to police. Police don't know how to do a welfare check. All they know how to do is break the law. Or not care about it. Just check your recordings. You did it about 5 or 6 times, and I've got evidence. Written proof. So be more social. Simply say, "G'day." G'day, g'day, g'day. It's Thursday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. Strength and habits. As we be more social and reflect on yesterday, clarify purpose, which is this exactly. So, what am I wearing? A onesie from Tuesday, with my moccasins. I love them. Be more social. Yeah, I'm being more social inside as it's cold in August. We're going to look at what we got up to yesterday and over the weekend and how we move forward in life by focusing on what's good in our life. So a lot of people, when it comes to strengthening habits or focusing on habits, they focus on the habits they want to remove. Well, what we strongly recommend is focus on your good habits. Then you run out of time for the rest. Be more social. Simply say, "G'day."